Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So I know I recently did a book haul and I have acquired a bunch more books. Thus is the life of being a booktuber. Books just seem to arrive at my door, and so I like to share them with you guys and show you which ones showed up. Some of these are actually all of these are from publishers or authors, so I'll definitely tell you who they are as I go through. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you guys. I'm also looking forward to actually getting to these books because they sound awesome and their covers are great, and I'm just really genuinely looking forward to them. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. So the first one I have is from Harlequin, and this is Her Brand of Justice. This has got to be like the thickest Harlequin book I have ever seen. These are like known for being small, quick books to get through in mass market paperback format, which this is a mass market paperback, but it is a thick boy. Like, this is over 400 pages, and I have seen very little of these in Harlequin publications, so that is rare. But anyways, I think this is the continuation, because I have another one by BJ Daniels that is also like a cowboy one. So I think this might be a continuation, and it also has bonus stories in it, so that's probably why it's so thick. But yeah, looking forward to eventually getting to this one. Then I have this, which is called the Book Review Journal. Now, this was actually sent to me by somebody to test out myself. So it's kind of similar to my other book journal that I've shown you guys before. But yeah, so it has like a bunch of different sections in here that you write different thoughts and things about books. And I believe it has like prompts and it has categories and things like that that you check off. And then you like dive into it a little bit about each book. So I'm definitely gonna try this out. I like that it's kind of set up here like a library format style, like a library card. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a shot and try filling it out for the next couple books that I read to see how I feel about using this book review journal. The next book was sent to me by Tor, and it sounds so cool. So this is Spring's Arcana. And this is essentially following Nat, who's our main character, and she is trying to help her mother because her mother is sick. She has, I think it's cancer. And so the only way for her to help her mother is she needs to go to this high rise in Manhattan to meet with a winter goddess. And this winter goddess supposedly can cure her mother of the cancer that she has. But in order for her to do this, in exchange for her services of like curing her mother, Nat has to team up with a razor-wielding assassin to go obtain some mystery object for this winter goddess. And so the two of them embark on an adventure in said vehicle across many different places. It doesn't really specify like where exactly they're going, which is good because like it's leaving it as a surprise. But yeah, she has to go on this adventure to acquire said object in order to save her mother. So yeah, this sounds really cool. And I mean, immediately when I see this vehicle, I think of Supernatural, which also gets me really excited because I believe that there is like magic and paranormal elements within this book. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. And this is a duology. So this is the first book. The second book comes out, I believe, in August of 2023. And then that'll wrap up this duology. So if I really like this one, I'll definitely be grabbing the second book. Then next up I have The American Boyfriend. Now this is not the finished cover of the book. This was actually sent to me because I did an author interview with Ivy, who is the author of this book. And this is kind of like a domestic thriller. So it's about a woman and her child who go to meet this man that she's been speaking to online. She travels to America to go see him and be with him. But when she gets there, he's nowhere to be found. And so she kind of gets tangled up in things that are happening where she landed. And then the mysterious boyfriend who she came to meet eventually shows up, but very late and under mysterious circumstances. And so it kind of just like picks up from there and goes. It's a very short domestic thriller, but I think that this one will get its hooks in you and just keep you going right all the way to the end. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. And yeah, I can't wait to see what it's all about. The next book I have is by an author that I'm planning to have a live discussion with. And so this is Ascendant, Songs of Chaos, Book 1. And so the author is Michael Miller. I'm going to eventually be interviewing him on my channel, but this is the first book he sent me, and he also sent me the second book in the series, which is Unbound. And look at this. Dragons, first of all, dragons. Second of all, the dragons can't see. So, very cool. I'm going to read you the back of this because it sounds really good, and I want you guys to like get the full feel for it. So it says, Holt Cook was never meant to be a dragon rider. He has always served the order hall of the Craig dutifully, keeping their kitchen pots clean. Until he discovers a dark secret. Dragons do not tolerate weakness among their kin. Killing the young they deem flawed. Moved by pity, Holt defies the order, rescues a doomed egg, and vows to protect the blind dragon within. But the scourge is rising. Undead hordes roam the land, spreading the blight and leaving destruction in their wake. The dragon riders are being slaughtered, and betrayal lurks in the shadows. Holt has one chance to survive. He must cultivate the mysterious power of his dragon's magical core, a unique energy which may tip the balance in the battles to come and prove to the world that a servant is worthy after all. So this definitely screams like Chosen One trope a little bit, but that makes me even more excited to read it. And like dragon riders, a blind dragon, I don't know. There's just so many things that sound awesome about this book, so I definitely think that this is going to be a great fantasy series, and I'm looking forward to picking them up. Then next up, I got a book from Tor Nightfire, and that is Schraders Cord. And so this is like, look how ominous and creepy this looks. I love it. So this is following a man named Charlie who returns back to his hometown when his father passes away. And so his father actually leaves him with the keys to their record shop and a mysterious black case with 4 antique records in it. What they don't know is when they listen to these records, it opens a dark gate to the land of the dead. And so now there is like this ominous presence following them. Creatures from the land of the dead have kind of like passed through the gate. And so they need to team up with his resurrected father, who knows all about this, to close that gate and send everything back the way it came. So yeah, sounds really good. I'm definitely very intrigued to read this, and I think it's going to be super creepy and something that I'm going to not want to put down. And then the last book I have is Wanted for Witchcraft, Dead or Alive, also sent to me by Tor Nightfire, and this sounds so good. Let me read you the back of this because it's very exciting. Every hired gun in Kansas is out to collect the bounty on Sadie Grace's head, including bona fide witch hunter Old Tom and his mysterious mute ward, Rabbit. On the road to Burden County, they're joined by 2 vagabond cowboys with a strong sense of adventure, but no sense of purpose, and a recently widowed schoolteacher with nothing left to lose. And, as their posse grows, so too does the danger. Racing along the drought-stricken plains in a stolen red stagecoach, they encounter monsters more wicked than witches lurking along the dusty trail. But the crew is determined to get that bounty or die trying. Red Rabbit is a folk horror epic about a ragtag posse that must track down a witch through a Wild West beset by demons and ghosts where death is always just around the bend. I think that sounds so good. Like, I'm actually really excited to read this one. And yeah, I'm just curious to like know what kind of monsters they encounter on their travels. And it sounds like a ragtag group that could potentially be found family, but also like they all probably have their own motives for doing what they're doing. So who knows? I'm definitely intrigued though, and looking forward to this one. And that's all I have for this little book haul. But yeah, I will definitely keep you guys updated when any other books come to my door, and I will show you guys what they are, because I'm always very excited to share the new books that have arrived here at the household. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have recently hauled any new books that you're very excited about, because I'm always excited to know what you're excited about. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.